Alrighty guys, I'm gonna go ahead and do a live setup build here today. Make sure the string's working. Yep. Alright. Cup Series, Chicagoland. Free setup here. Setup build, not sure how long it'll be. We'll try to get it down to the 29.9s, 30.0 range. No slower than 30.0s though. I'll go see if there's any Chicagoland setups on YouTube and see if we can't match those at least. There's one from Chicago. Let's see what he's hitting. Is it extended current? I think so. Not sure. This is cut, I think. No, Xfinity. Okay. I wanted to thank all the viewers that were out there last night for the Misfits Tuesday Night League. We're looking to get a lot of guys watching. Spread the word if you will. Alrighty, so Cup, alright, we've got a 30.0, 30.1, that's on YouTube. We got another 30.0, a 30.1, this one.
Let us get it.
Here's one on YouTube for a 30.4, here's one for a 30.3.
Beavers likes balls.
So, 30.3s and 4s are what I'm seeing most on YouTube. I see a 30.0 and I see a 30.1. So, we're going to aim for that 30.0 range here. So, custom race. We're going to try a couple things here. We're going to try low shocks.
No one cares, Eaglet.
We're going to try low shocks. We'll try a high sway bar. We'll try a whole bunch of things. We'll examine the custom setups and see. We'll try we'll try high track bars, we'll try high wedge, we'll try high sway bar with high shocks, we'll all kinds of things. So we'll go ahead and start right off the bat with low shocks. We'll bring the front weight up to about 52. We'll put the wedge up to 53 to start. This is how I start most of my custom setups. Whoever that is being a little, you know what, in the chat. I think that's James. Make that left front spring higher than the right front. Get grip in the front of the car going into the turn and coming out of the turn. Springs, the rear springs is something you can really do different things with. If you run a higher sway bar, you can really spread them rear springs apart. I like to keep them closer together, so we'll do that. We gotta get them tire pressures up there, we all know that. For anybody that's not so good with custom setups out there, you can hit me up whenever I get my account back. Or you can just hit me up in the comment section. I'll help you out. Make that left rear higher than the right rear. Something wrong with the stream, guys? I don't know. There's something wrong with the stream. Just let me know if there's something wrong with the stream, guys. Get that left front camber up there. That'll be up there most of the time. How many viewers do I got? Got a couple. We'll leave the sway bar midway at the moment. We'll just leave it midway. We'll examine with it later. There's something wrong with the stream, guys? I'm being told it's a black screen. It looks fine to me. We'll leave the gears the way they're at. We're gonna around here.
Okay, get back in there. Let's go.
My spotter's already messed up. Alright, we're gonna go. We're gonna run a couple laps here. So that's basically how I start most of my custom setups. We'll see what it's hitting right off the bat. Like I said, the goal is to get in the 29.9s or 30.0s. If we can get better than that, then great. I already feel the run kicking. Not surprised. Yeah, it's really kicking, guys. The run's really kicking. So, something you can do with that would be the right track bar, go down. You can go up on your wedge, but that'll make the front of your car tighter as well. Which, at the moment, doesn't seem to be the issue. That wasn't a bad swing. So guys are hitting 30.4, this is the worst I've seen. We got a 30.007 right off the bat, guys. We're almost in the 29s already. We are almost in the 29s already. This setup just might be quicker than what I actually run. Oh my gosh. This would be a good qualifying car, that's for sure, because it's loose. It's one, race setup. I'm gonna give you guys a race setup. Well, 30.007 isn't bad, but we're gonna keep adjusting. How many viewers do we got right now? 1, right? Alright, so we seen, we're gonna go up on the wedge. We're gonna bring that rear springs closer together and bring that right track bar up a little bit. See, the goals are 29.826. We're likely not going to get down to those times. It'd be amazing if we did. If we're able to get down to 29.8. So I'm just looking to consistently hit a 29.9. 30.0s are good too, as you can see. 30.007 right off the bat. This is a controller setup for guys out there on wheels. This will work. This will work for wheels, but if you're on a controller, don't think this is a wheel setup. Like Red gives out setups for wheels. This is, I'm on a controller. Right now I'm on a controller, I don't have a wheel, so yeah, I should be able to drive the car. I'm not going to give you a car that's not drivable, because then I won't be able to drive it. And I don't like cars I can't drive. That's for sure. Again, make that track wide as possible. The rear end kick a little bit right there. If you guys want, we can try running a lower front sway bar. I don't do that at all, so that'd be something to try out. Run like a 1.0 or 1.1 on the sway bar instead of 1.5, which is what we have it right now. Another 30.0, so this car is good right now. And this is better handling than what I had when I hit that 007. It's a little tight. It's not really moving the way I want it to. So we'll go up on the wheel lock. I don't ever go up on the wheel lock, but I'm gonna go up on the wheel lock just to try this out. We'll go ahead and make them rear springs further apart. Go up on that wedge all the way. Go up and click on the sway bar, because that's gonna make the car really want to overturn. Still not a gear. The car's gonna it's really gonna want to over-rotate having the springs as far apart as they are, which is why I went up on the sway bar. I am surprised I hit that 30.007 because that is a great time here. Well, it's a good time here. 29 7s and 8s are great. 29 O's, 30.0s are good. 30.1s and 2s are okay. And anything other than that you can probably adjust on. But you don't want to be running any higher than a 30.2 or a low 30.3 here. You might need adjusting if you are hitting those. 30.0s are nothing to be ashamed of, that's for sure. Ooh. Shook a little bit going into the turn. I don't know if you guys seen that. I'll have to go up on the front shocks. That's the sway bar doing that. 30.111, which is what Baptized Marley hit, a FRR driver. So we're already even and a little bit better than him, heading at 007 with a very loose car. So I tightened it up and we hit a 03 and a 05. So 2 consistent O's. Coming to turn 4, coming to the line. 3.1. My tire's good enough. I'll do another lap. Oh, I hit the apron. Alright. So this is basically a setup. Right there's the setup. We'll do a little bit more adjusting on it. We'll actually bring it back down to what I had. Was it that, I think? We had the wedge down there, didn't we? We'll bring that right track bar all the way up. No, we'll leave it down there. We'll go into the qualify. So this is a good setup right here. We'll go out and run a lap with it. And the qualify, we'll build a completely different setup with like a 2.0 sway bar. We'll see if that works. You'll see it's completely different. The shocks, the sway bar, track bars will be up there, of course. Wedge won't be as high. You guys will see that. The wedge will not be as high as to counteract that 2.0 sway bar. Like the wedge can counteract the track bars on its own. Counteracting that sway bar, you'll need the wedge, you'll need the track bars, you'll need the shocks, you'll need the springs. It's all gonna need to work together, but that sway bar is a huge part of the setup. Ooh, we already got in the grass. It's not good. You want that rear-ended kick just enough going into the turn, just so the car turns right. But if you get it to kick too much, it'll be loose on exit. But you usually don't have a problem having the left track bar up there at 15. Short tracks you might, but it's 30.015 with getting in the grass. Guys, you might be able to hit a 29 with this. This might be the lap. Let's hit our marks. Remember, this is a full fuel run. We do a low fuel and we'll easily get down there in the 29s, easily. This is a full throttle track. If you hit your marks, you can go full throttle here. I'm not gonna say you can't, you can, but that was 1,000th quicker. And now I'm kind of determined to get into the 29s. Right there, guys, we are right there. Getting in the grass going down the straightaway because I'm staring at the clock. you got any questions about custom setup, hit me up in the comments, for sure.
What that means is check your engine light. So should you buy your own?
Alright. Well, that's that setup. We're actually going to go out and do another run. Actually, we're going to loosen the car up a little bit. Just a little bit. Just so we can really try to hit that 29 for you guys. Be the first setup on YouTube to hit a 29 full fuel. You'll see that Aries or whatever hit 29.8s or whatever. That's low fuel. Don't get tricked by that. If we do a low fuel run, we'll be on a perfect lap. We can probably get a 29.7. That's if we can hit a 29.9 now on full fuel. But low fuel runs, that's build your qualifying car, go do a hot lap. That's that. What matters is the race setup, and you guys might see them on the leaderboards. That's because I'm either doing low fuel runs with my race setup. I don't build qualifying cars. I don't. All my cars are race setups. And if I'm going for hot laps, I'm doing it with my race setup. So I'm not, I like hot laps. I like going for, fastest lap times or whatever. But I don't make qualifying cars. I will have like two setups, one in the race, one in the qualify. They're both race setups, so I've tried making qualifying setups. They end up being slower than my race setup, so I don't bother. I can't do it. 30.004, guys. We are right there. We cannot be any closer to a 29, basically, than what we are. And this is full fuel, guys. This is a free setup. I'm giving it to you guys. I'll be doing more setup giveaways, or I might be doing more setup giveaways. But there it is, not quite 30.3. I thought that was gonna be it, guys. I think this will be our last chance before our tires are going. And we blew it right there. Man, guys, we are right there. We literally cannot be any closer than what we are. This is a free setup, so don't be, This is right there with what Red 4424 is hitting on YouTube. We are literally hitting what he is hitting. I think he hit a 30.0. We're almost in 29s, guys. This is not a slow car. We're ahead of Left Turn Broadcasting, Baptized Marley, better than FMF, better than Red 4424. We are right on mark of 29s. And this is a race setup, like I said. This is a race setup. 188, 189 across the line. This is a fast setup for sure. One of my favorite tracks. I may not be pro league or whatever, but that doesn't mean you can't be fast. That's for sure. There's plenty of fast guys on this game, only 14 pro leaguers. 29.963, guys. Right there. We got it. 29.963. We are the champs. You guys are welcome. This is Eagles 1538 closing you guys out. We'll do another lap here. Maybe adjusting the car, try to get a little bit better. The 29.963 is good here. And this car is easily handleable. Easily. Alrighty, we're gonna go out there, make a new setup, see if we can't get any faster. We'll leave the shocks up there. We'll actually leave them a little bit lower. We'll spread them out. We'll go 14, 18. 14, 18. Then we'll leave the rears lower, 5, 7, 5, 7. Put the front weight around 51.5. Wedge. We'll leave the wedge down to 49 actually, and give it a go. We're gonna make a completely different setup here. We're actually gonna make the right front spring higher than the left front, just to change things up. Completely new setup. You guys want the other setup? 29.963 guys. It's fast. It's good. Don't be ashamed of it for sure. I won't be. We'll go 480 and like we'll go 580, 100 apart. And you guys might be thinking this is a qualifying setup just because how high the tire pressures are. I always have my tire pressures that high, and like I said, I don't give a get that left front camber up there, doesn't burn too much. Remember, we didn't even touch the gears. That's without touching the gears. Now, here's the setup. 29.963 right here. 3434 all the way down on the shocks. Left weight alone. 52.0, 54.0 front weight wedge. 4.0 both in the rad heights. 1200, 1150 on them front springs. 500, 530 on the rear. 1920 on the left. 60, 55 on the rights. 3.5, negative 2.5, 1.500, 15, 14, 75, 65, 45, 7 on that wheel lock, which is usually higher than what I run. It's higher than what I usually run. And 125 on the steering offset. Here is our new setup that we are trying. And that was a mid 9. It wasn't like it was a 995, 9A, it was a mid 9. So we'll go out here, completely different setup, and see what we can and can't do. Don't be afraid, leave a comment in the comment section below, letting me know how the setup was. This car is just spinning out on me. We gotta go up on that ledge. I tried leaving it down there. Didn't work. We're going up 53 actually. Keep that car under us. 4 entire rounds we went up on it, so if it didn't fix the issue, then yeah. To the line, getting up to speed, already faster across the line by 1 mile an hour. Keeping the car under us now. Not just spinning right out. Getting tight on entry, and the rear end kicks out, kicked out a little bit late there. 30.1, so 2 fast setups right there. Car handle's different, that's for sure. Alright, so right there, our tires are already burnt, but alright, this setup isn't as fast, so we'll leave it at this setup. We'll actually go up on the right a little bit more, down on the wedge, just to go for a little bit better of a lap. So 29.963, fastest YouTube setup out there. Faster than Rez, faster than FMS, faster than Left Turn Broadcasting, faster than Aries, faster than all of these guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and do a closeout here in a minute. This is Eagles 1538 coming at you guys with a fast Chicagoland setup. This is a race setup. 29.963 live build, so you guys now know how I build my setups. I'll go ahead and do a couple laps here. Made a couple adjustments. Don't be afraid to let me know how the setup is in the comment section. You guys can make your own tweaks to it and let me know if you got it any faster. Let me know what you did to it. I'll go do it myself and see if we can't get this car a little bit faster, but 29.9s is not a bad time at all to close out. Right off the bat. Now that we're up to speed, let's nail one more. Excellent. So lap, nope, I hit the apron. And I overcorrected the car. The car is very good handling now. It held the bottom really nicely, and I just overcorrected it, hit the apron, and up the middle roll I went. But we'll go ahead and do 2-3 laps here, wait till the tires are burnt, get a really good lap, see if we can't hit another 29.9, so you guys know it is repeatable and it's not just a one and done lap. You can probably already tell that it's not just a one and done lap, because it wasn't like it was a 29.995 or whatever. It's a mid-9, so it was an excellent lap. 29.963, mid-9, that's not bad at all, guys. Another 30.03. No, I did it again, guys. Let's regroup and get one more good lap. I kept it off the wall, so we're gonna keep rolling. Still got a 30.2 if it faster than some of them other guys on YouTube giving away 30.4s. We're half a second quicker than them guys. This car is fast, dude. I can't get a lap together, meaning my adjustment wasn't good, and we're gonna go back.
Okay, get back in there. Let's go.
I'm gonna go ahead and use a cam back here so you guys can see how I'm driving the car. I don't usually use this cam, so if I'm not driving it right, my bad. I'm usually using the hood cam, but if you guys are using a cam, you can see how the car acts going into a turn right there. Rear end kicks, hugs the bottom, drifts up a little bit, chase the car up the track, and use this one. Seems better with this one. There, 180, 1.9 off coming across the line. Hopefully I don't blow this. So you look at that rear end kick. That was perfect right there. Rear end kicked, got back on the gas, straightened itself back out, straight down the back straightaway. And you guys seen it live. It wasn't just I'm saying I can hit a 29.9. You guys seen it. Pretty stoked about that. There was a bad lap. You guys can probably tell I'm using a different view. It's not going to be as good of a lap. We'll go ahead and do half a lap. We'll go back to the hood cam. See if we can't get it better. Look at that. That was a really nice turn right there. That was a really nice turn. Full throttle, I believe we went through that turn. And 30.1, really? We'll do one more. I took it a little bit too wide. We got to the bottom now. Now we're gonna come off with a nice speed. There's 79 coming out of the turn. I may not be pro weak, but this is fast right here. Alright guys, I'm gonna close this video out. As always, if you guys want more live setup builds, just hit me up, let me know on PS messages. You can let me know in the chat. You can let me know in the comment section. You can let me know on Discord. You can let me know wherever. But I'm gonna close this out. 29.963 was the best lap I was able to hit with this. That's a very good lap. So equals 15:38. Closing this out. Matter of fact, we'll go do one more lap if you guys want. You guys want me to do another lap? I got one viewer at the moment, so yeah, I'll give you a couple seconds to respond in the chat. Do you want me to go out do one more run, or are you guys good? 29.963 is the best I was able to do with this.
Go for it.
Alright.
Okay,
We'll go out and do one more run for you, since you insisted. I believe I did make one adjustment. I went up to 15 on the track bar and went down to click on the wedge, and the hit was a little bit too different, but so then you guys don't have to go back into the video. I'll go ahead and go over the setup one more time. You guys can just go back in the video, see how I made it. This isn't a bad lap time at all though. I mean, fastest one on YouTube? 189 right at the line. See that rear end kick just nicely. That was a really nice turn. This lap's got potential if I can. I think I was full throttle as well. Yeah, I'm full throttle through these turns, guys. When I can nail it. There was another really nice turn, but I'm chasing her up the track. Alright. This is a good lap, guys, so we'll see what I can hit here. 30.022. This one might even be better now that I was up to speed. 4/3, 179. Now we're picking up speed down the back stretch. 191, 192 there at the end of the straightaway. Entered a little low, hugged the bottom. I actually held the bottom real nicely there. Car handle was great. Like I said, this is a race setup. 29.983, guys. That's the second 29.9 that I hit, so very fast setup here, guys. I'm glad Bucky had me do another run here. I was starting to doubt myself a little bit. I hit it once, I couldn't hit it again, but 29.963, 29.983. Now that the tires are worn, and this car gets a little loose. You can have a fast car without getting loose at all. 30.203. See, it fell off 3 tenths already. So our kit temp came on, and it's right back off again. And as we lose speed, that temp won't come on again. But I'll go back into the setup for you guys. Eagles 15:38, closing you guys out. See, look, I made that setup in what 35 laps I did. So 3434 shocks, they're way down there. Rear springs very spread, or not spread apart too much. 30 pounds in the rear. Got that left front spring a little bit higher than the right front. 54 wedge, 52 front weight. Got them right heights way down there. Left to left weight alone. Got them right side tire pressures way up there. Still a race setup. You can have them tire pressures up there. I didn't save it all. Tires don't burn here. Doesn't really matter. only thing I touched on the left was the left rear. You can mess with them if you want. I made it 1 pound higher than the left front, a little bit looser. I got that left front camber up there, 3.5, negative 2.5, the right front camber. I'm good, that's pretty good. Wasn't wearing too much. If you do have problems wearing the right rear out too much, you can go up on the right front camber. You will gain a little bit of speed. Also, I hate wearing my right rear tire more than I do my right front. I just hate it. Left track bar way up there, 15, 1475 on the right, 65. I left the brake bias alone, went up 10% on the rotate. Wheel lock a little bit higher than what I usually run at 7. 125 steering offset, didn't even touch the gears. It was 1538. Closing you guys out with the fast setup here, Chicagoland. Fastest one on YouTube from what I've seen. Don't let that Aries guy fool you. That 29800 was low fuel. I will do a low fuel run. Let me know in the comment section if you guys want me to do a low fuel run with this setup, and we will crack a 7 and shut that guy up. Alright. Only if you guys want it though. I'm not gonna do it if you guys don't want to. Let me know in the comment section if you guys want more live setup builds, if you just want setup giveaways, if you want me to make qualifying cars and see what I can do with them. Just let me know. Broadcast tomorrow, Xfinity. Where are we at? Bristol. It's gonna be a good one, guys. Peace out.